7 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will be first on the attack. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
To the air on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fires to the tight end. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Gives it on the option. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Got his man quickly. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And off from the shotgun. Running to Green. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Red pass hits complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Wall. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Mississippi State looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Winston. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires left. Got a man. It's White. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Back to pass. It's Sperry. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Finds a man in the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Hands it off.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Hauls it in. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Hold and fire complete. There he goes. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking deep. He's got it along the sideline. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted, a first half momentum. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure to do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbells ringing on this third down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Sperry. Looking to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Georgia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws it in. It's Glenn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Hasengame kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to throw, it's Berry. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's White. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one ought to be nice and easy. A 22-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And now they take the lead. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from his own end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Under fire. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. Left inches short. 4th down coming, and man, did he empty the bag. Spin, shoot, jump, jive, you name it. He tried everything. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need... Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Sperry. Fires on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Wiley. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he's still running after the move. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Winston. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on him. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get the space and make the big game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
And they're looking for a 4th quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. If they can just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking for a man. It's Berry. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.